My name is Tom Perriello. I'm the United States Special Envoy for the Great Lakes region. Well, we think President Nkapa has set a very strong tone. He's been given a very clear mandate by the heads of state of the East African community to find a negotiated solution to the crisis in Burundi. And that's what we find most often from the people of Burundi. They want to get back to peace. They want to get back to stability, and based on the foundations of the Arusha Accords. And we thought this was an important, and as the facilitator noted, civil conversation between important stakeholders. And his listening will continue to make sure he's heard from all of the relevant actors. Well, the East African community has generally sensed that it has to be all sides of the table, and right now many people who've been critical of the government do not feel safe returning to Bujumbura. If there's a time at which that political and citizen space has been protected, then that will be considered. But for now, the important thing is the result, which is the conversation between the parties, and the best place to foster that, the region has felt, is throughout the region. So this will be an ongoing process, but the important thing is for people to come together to find a negotiated solution, because we know all too well that the alternative is resorting to violence, and too many civilians have paid the price for that with their life, their homes, their refugee status, and we need to find a solution through peace. Well, the most important message is that people come to Arusha or find another way to meet with the facilitator to be heard, because the more we can get the key stakeholders together at a negotiating table, the better chance we have for peace and economic development for the Burundian people. In the absence of dialogue, we fear that hardliners on both sides will continue to resort to violence, which must stop. Well, I think that I understand why so many people in Burundi, regardless of their political views, feel an urgency that this dialogue move forward quickly, and we share that urgency. But we also hope people will give some patience for this to have a time for relationships of trust to be rebuilt. People who've been in the same party before this crisis, or different parties but have worked together before, those trusts have been broken, and it's about rebuilding that to create the space for a negotiated solution forward. So we thought important steps were taken here today. President Nkapa has been clear that he's going to move quickly to take additional steps, including hearing from those who are not here in Arusha, and that hopefully we will see progress from there as soon as possible. Thank you very much.